Good morning, everyone. This is Eric Lofholm. I want to welcome all of you to our morning sales boost call. Thrilled to be with extraordinary you on this beautiful Friday morning. And one thing I encourage you to do is to acknowledge the positive things that you're doing in your life to get a little bit better or get a lot better. And one of the things that some people tend to do is they focus on all the ways that they're falling short, where they missed the mark. They didn't hit the goal. They're falling short. And they get a magnifying glass and they put that magnifying glass on where they're falling short. And what I like to do is flip the script. Instead of focusing on where you're falling short, focus on all the positive things that you're doing. Put a magnifying glass on the areas of your life that you're working on, striving, getting better, like showing up for a call like this. Be your number one cheerleader. Give yourself grace. I was talking to a client recently that went on a vacation and they came back and they were having a hard time getting back in the momentum of their work. And I said, think about it logically. You go on a vacation, it's a different mindset, right? You're going into like relaxing mode and enjoying time with the family or whatever it is that you're doing. And then you come back. It's not like you just flip a switch and you're back in momentum. I said that first week back from vacation, I said, give yourself grace. So be kind to yourself as you go through your day today. Acknowledge yourself, Brian. Be kind to yourself. See all the positive things that you're doing to get better. And what we're going to talk about today, we're continuing on our sales mastery course. And I think we're up to lesson number 16 today. And if you've missed any of the previous 15 lessons, they're just short 15-minute lessons. And you can find those lessons at morningsalesboost.com, morningsalesboost.com, and you can go back and you can catch any of the previous lessons. And at morningsalesboost.com, there's actually links to getting this content on a podcast. And the benefit of that is it'll just automatically download to your phone. So the content's always there anytime you want to go back and re-listen to one of the lessons. Or if you miss one of the lessons because you're on a sales call or you have an appointment, you can have it right there on your phone and you can catch the lesson. So today we're talking about lead generation. There's three key systems to grow any business: lead generation, appointment setting, and lead conversion. So one of the things that I like to do is look at solving sales problems with systems. So you want to find a lead generation system, and then you just do it over and over and over and over and over again. Keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore, and some lead generation systems will work for you for the rest of your life. Jay Abraham, if he was on the call with us right now, he's a marketing expert, and he would say he'd advise you to have 10 lead generation systems working simultaneously. So consider leads as a system. And it might be a different way of thinking. You may have never thought of it like this before. If I pressed you right now and I unmuted you, which I'm not going to, but I said, hey, what are your lead generation systems? You might kind of shrug your shoulders and go, I don't really know. I never thought about it. So you want to start, I invite you to start thinking about what are the systematic ways that I can generate leads. And one of the best things to do is a thing called best practices. And best practices means in any industry, there's a set of best practices for lead generation. And so you can take the concept of neuro-linguistic programming of modeling, and you model the best practices in that industry. So what are you modeling? You're looking for systems. So if you sell solar, how do other people in solar generate leads? If you sell real estate, how do other real estate agents generate leads? If you're a coach or a consultant, how do other coaches and consultants generate leads? So we're modeling lead generation systems in your industry. And then we're modeling lead generation systems in other industries. So like you could look at how I generate leads. Maybe you're not a sales trainer like me, but you go, could Eric's system for generating leads, could that work in my industry, right? And you glean some of those ideas. This call that you're on right now, in addition to it being the morning sales boost, this, from a business standpoint, is a lead generation system. So it's using content as a lead generation system to attract people to this message. So that's something you might consider, is having a content strategy. And sometimes when I'm doing a content strategy, I require an opt-in. So I'm going to drop a link in the chat here. Let me put it up here on the screen as well. So today we're doing an event as a community. It's going to be an educational event, and I'd love for you to attend. You can attend live or you can attend via the recording. So today at 9, I'm going to be training you on sales scripting. And this content is based on Dr. Moyne's PhD dissertation that he wrote. And the content is going to be off the charts. It could be very transformational for you. So from a business standpoint, in addition to me teaching this content, this is a lead generation system, because for somebody to join, they have to click the register now button. And then the pop-up comes and then they put in their information. And so I will promote this particular Zoom today, that this one on the screen, on a call like this, but I also promote it with email marketing. And then I also promote it with social media. And sometimes we promote it with affiliate. So all of those are lead generation systems that produce predictable results. And so that's a play that I do over and over and over again. If you take a page out of the Eric Lofholm playbook, right? Free group Zoom, not always, but often requiring an opt-in, which then you'd want to have a CRM, which is an online database to capture the leads. And so what am I doing? I'm using business strategy to generate leads. So I want to plant a seed of greatness in your subconscious mind. And something occurred for me a couple of decades ago. And it was this idea. I have a little voice in the back of my head, okay? And the voice is saying, build the list, build the list, build the list. And so what that voice is telling me is, Eric, you want to be adding leads to your database. And how long do you want to add leads to your database? So let me ask you this question. How long do you think I want to add leads to my database? That would be every day for the rest of my life. So I'm going to show you one of my CRMs. I have a couple different CRMs, and this is one of them. So we're going to go into my back office. And because I have the mindset of build the list, build the list, build the list, I'm going to show you how big I built my database to. So right now, this is my database. It started with one lead. And look at this, guys. I have 67,000 leads. And I never set a goal to get a database that big. How did that happen? I just kept building the list, one lead at a time. And now it's added up to 67,176. And it's hard for me to even believe that that's happened. But I'm very much resonate with tortoise and the hare. Tortoise and the hare is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. And this is very much a philosophy that I live by, is I just, each day we do this call, right? Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. You're showing up, I'm showing up. Just keep doing the call. Every day, just keep doing the call, keep doing the call. And then next thing you know, you've done 100 calls with me. You're like, whoa, I've done 100 calls with you, Eric. And then the next thing you know, you've done 200 calls. Some of you have done more than 200 calls. If you think you've done at least 100 calls with me in your career, just type the word yes in the chat. Just curious to see for any of you that have done, you think you've done at least 100 calls with me. And so what I'm going to show you here is a picture. And this is a picture of the tortoise and the hare. And the tortoise, of course, always wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. So this is what I did to get 67,000 leads. I never tried to get 67,000 leads. I just kept building the list. Okay. Pete's done 100 calls with me. Greg has, Doug has, Dr. Renee has, Nargis has, Isfan has, Janine has, Urban has, Elizabeth has, Jody has, Dave has, and others. Dennis, yeah, up to 500. Awesome. Okay. Helene has. So check this out, guys. Janine texted me yesterday, and I said, "Hey, how many clients do you have for the month of July? This month's run right now." She goes, "5, guys." She got 5 clients this month. Janine got 5 clients this month. I said, "Is that your best month ever?" She said, "Yeah." Guys, she's having her best month ever, and there's still a week to go. She might get 6, she might get 7, she might get 8, she might even get 10 this month, guys. It's like awesome. And all of you can do that. And you go, "Hey, I want to be like Janine." If you want to be like Janine, just type the word yes in the chat. If you're like, "I want to be like that," okay, it starts with the mindset, right? The mindset of increase. Not a mindset of, "Hey, this works for other people, but it doesn't work for me." Not a mindset like I'm in a sales slump. That doesn't create 5 new clients. It's a mindset of optimism. It's a mindset of no excuses. It's a mindset, I'm going to get it done. That's the mindset that she's having. And now she's just, and what's great is she's having her best month ever. Guess what, guys? It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. Where are you putting your mind right now? Are you putting your mind over here on what you want to create? Or are you putting your mind on worry? Are you putting your mind on things that don't create results? See, the best thing we can do is during the workday, we put our mind on what we want to create. So I'm looking forward to being with those of you today at 9 that want to learn about scripting. Again, you can watch it live or the recording. This is profound, profound information. And I'm excited to help those of you that would like my help with that. That's going to wrap up our call. Thank you guys for joining. Yvette, thanks for showing up today. Vicky, thank you for being here today. Todd, thanks for joining today. Urban, thank you for showing up today. Thomas, you're an elite coach, Thomas. Sylvia, 480,000. Shell, get those 2 books to the finish line. Sheila, you are one of the top trainers in the world today. Sheila, thanks for showing up. Russ, thanks for being here. Thank you guys for the emojis. Rose, thanks for joining today. Renate, great to see you. Pete, thanks for coming back today. Great to see you. Patricia, thanks for showing up. Navneet, thanks for being here. Marit, thanks for joining today. Michelle, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Max, MVP prospector. Marie, you have greatness inside of you. Keep doing all the great work you're doing, Marie. Marcus, thanks for being here. Lynn, thanks for showing up today. Kim, thanks for showing up today. Keith, thanks for being here. Joseph, thanks for joining today. Joe, thanks for being here. Jody, thanks for showing up today. Jenny, thanks for being here. Joanne, thank you for joining. Jeffrey, thanks for showing up today. Janine, star of our call today, thanks for being here. And thank you for inspiring the entire community, Janine, with what you're up to. Jay, thanks for joining. Jacques, thanks for joining today. Yvonne, great to see you. iPhone, thank you for being here. Helene, congratulations on your new opportunity. That's so exciting. Gina, thanks for being here. Greta, thank you for showing up today. Frank, great to have you in class today. Diane, thanks for joining today. Dave, thanks for joining. Chris, great to have you in class today. Kathy, thanks for joining. Callie, great to see you, Callie. Bob, thanks for showing up today. Jim, great to see you, Jim. Dr. Renee, great to have you in class. That's going to wrap our call, guys. Take today through the finish line with a great attitude, with a positive mindset. Go out and produce whatever producing is for you. If producing is getting the kids to school, do that. If it's unloading your dishwasher, do that. If it's doing a load of laundry, do that. If it's prospecting, do that. If it's closing a sale, do that. If it's doing your follow-ups, do that. If it's posting on social media, do that. I look forward to next time we connect, whenever that is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.